Like Garth Brooks, man. Just put Garth Brooks there. I mean, that guy plays the shit out of the guitar. He can write a song. I mean, he didn't write all his songs, but he can write a song. And is there? Can you think of any country singer that has ever put on a show like that guy can put on a show?
From somebody that never ever listened to country, I knew his name, and I didn't realize I knew his music until someone said that's Garth Brooks. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I remember when I was a kid, he did a live show on like free on like because we didn't have cable. We had like we had the old TV where you got to flip the
funny years.
buttons. And it was like NBC or ABC or CBS. It had to be. He did a live show at like some stadium or something, and he's like swinging off ropes, like jumping off the stage and swinging on a rope 50, 60 feet out in the audience and coming back and like running all over the stage and to me those are my favorite people. But my favorite band of all time is Pearl Jam. Like hands down, Pearl Jam is my favorite band. There's no one that even comes close to touching that. And I saw Alice in Chains, uh, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden the same night one
Wow.
time. This was in like 92 or 93. And sonically, listening, Soundgarden was by far the best band. Like they sounded, if you're not watching the stage and just listening the way they sounded the best. But Pearl Jam wiped the floor with both of those bands because of their stage show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
And there's guys like Travis Tritt that's the same. He was the same way. Neil McCoy, same way. Just like he didn't play guitar at all, but just like a solid entertainer. And so if you're not, I don't know. It's hard for me to say that. Like I would like Garth Brooks really. I mean, my roommate's right here. He says the king of country is Randy Rogers.
yeah,
Tells you how crazy people can get with that opinion.
yeah, and I see the same and hear the same recurring names, but that's the first anybody ever said Garth Brooks, but like he definitely transcends because I knew the name. You could play his music, I wouldn't know what it was, but his name it's a household name.
Well, he doesn't come up, and I'm going to tell you why. Because, and I remember this like I said, I was born in a super conservative, ultra redneck household where I mean, it was Merle, Willie. We watched Hee Haw. I mean, it was like, it was crazy. I mean, when I walked into the house, I remember when we got Prime Star Satellite for the first time, and I walked in the house. Every day I'd walk in the fucking house, and it was some black and white shoot 'em up on TV. Like it was, the Rifleman or Bonanza or one of these
Awesome.
like Western. So that just gives you a glimpse of the way I grew up. But I remember when Garth Brooks first came out, everybody was just, that's not country music. That's not country music. That's terrible. That's not country music. And that's probably why he doesn't get brought up because I think he was so far ahead of his time when he came out. Now you hear that about Coe and you hear that about, Morgan Wallen, you hear that about Jelly Roll and all those dudes. Garth Brooks was put in that back in those days. And I
Yeah.
think that might be why he doesn't get brought up. But I don't even think it's close. Like Garth Brooks down here, he took the Toyota Center, which is the basketball stadium, and he did 8 days, 2 shows a day, 8 days straight, 2 shows a day. Every single one was sold out.
Wow.
Who else could, who could do that? And that was like just like 5 or 6 years ago. I mean, that wasn't like a long, long time ago. Who else? Who do you think could do that? Morgan Wallen couldn't do that. Taylor Swift could probably do that. I mean, who else do you think could do that? George Strait couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know.